Guys. All right. The part 2 11th anniversary just got revealed. Well, bits and pieces of it, not everything. Let me go to the part where it actually matters first. Here. Next week is going to be the official part 2 campaign, which is going to show off all the content in part 2, not just the stuff that has been revealed here. So, it'll be at 6:30 p.m. PST on the 13th. That's my off Friday, thankfully. Part 1, I could not do because the live stream was at 3 a.m. in the morning. And the fact that they're doing it at 6:30 makes me happy. I can do this. I can definitely do this, so thankfully I can. But for everything else, though, we'll see. I believe the banners will also drop at that time, or drop past the live stream. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe they'll do it the day after. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's start off with some of the stuff that they just revealed. Starting off with, for the live stream, they also did show off all the active skills. I think they missed some from what I've heard. But yeah, if you watched it, you know. The first thing I did mention, and wasn't here, they brought Sunshine, one of the funniest Japanese comedians, by the way. Very hilarious. Anyways, the first thing they did mention was EX Skill Orbs. Now, this isn't the first time they brought this specific event back. They did bring this last year from what they said. But yeah, they're bringing this one back. They're putting in EX Skill Orbs for the Goku family and the Vegeta family categories. The way that it works is pretty similar to when they released it. There's 2 paths when you enter the event. Either you go into the Goku side or the Vegeta side. The Goku one obviously gives you the Goku family EX Skill Orbs, and the Vegeta side also obviously gives you the Vegeta EX Skill Orbs. So whatever one you choose, that's what you'll get. Highly recommend doing this event if you are struggling for EX Skill Orbs, which I know the Whis event doesn't drop from what I know. So please take advantage of this. This is better for a lot of players that need something to replace current EX Skill Orbs on some of their Goku family and Vegeta family units. Alright, enough with that. It's also a once a day event. So I believe until the start of part 2, until the end of the anniversary, that is when it'll drop. Did he mention the day that's gonna drop? No, okay. Next, they did mention a new stage being added to the Invincible Guardians. This is going to add the Dokkan Awakening medals for all 3 Tamagamis, but also it's going to introduce the EX Supers for each of the Tamagamis. I'm assuming the way that they do free-to-play units is weird. They're going to do EX Supers, but they're not going to be voiced, just like the Goku. If you do give them voice lines or actual voice acting, that just throws me off a little bit, because they didn't do it for the Goku, but they're doing it for these guys. But I'm just going to assume that as free-to-play units, they're not going to get voice lines on their EX Supers, but they will be pretty good. Actually, let me pull up their... Should have pulled up their stuff right here. Where is Tamagami? Okay, if it doesn't pop up here, then it should have popped up right here. There we go. Pull up all these guys. I believe these are their Dokkan Awakening arts, because let me double check. Yeah, those are all their Dokkan Awakening arts. It actually does look pretty cool. I didn't notice it the first time when I looked at this initially, but now I'm looking at it again and comparing it. That's their Dokkan Awakening arts. Cool. And let me move my wallet here, actually. And keep in mind, their HP stats are high already. They're very high. So I'm pretty sure their stats are also going to be very high when they Dokkan Awaken, and that'll be pretty nice. Now, they did mention that there's 2 stages on that, 2 difficulties on that stage. So Technically, it doesn't matter, but it's also a boost rated stage or boost rated event. So the higher boost, the more drops you'll probably get under Dokkan Awakening medals, which is pretty clutch. And I need to get all of them rainbowed because I've been slacking. I have been slacking pretty hard on this. Alright. What's next? Next one is the... this shit. This is coming on the 9th, which is a couple of days, so it's gonna be on Monday when they drop. This is the Japanese version fan meetup banner. God damn, why would they do this? Because they're all on there, they're not gonna be, well, because Gohan, Vegeta are on there, they're not gonna be on the part 2 banners. Which is interesting. It's interesting that they're doing it this way, but you can't really complain. They all mention that you get one of them guaranteed, which is also a bummer. But they also mention that this is a 30 Dragonstone. Well, actually, you can do 3 multis, each of them being 30 stones, and then everything after that's going to be 50 stones. I don't recommend doing this banner. That's just my opinion. I don't recommend it unless you don't have Kaiku nor Kid Gohan or any of the units on there. But I still recommend not doing it. Yes, you can do 3 multis of the three discounted multis, but what are you gonna get out of it? Potentially, you won't be getting a not free to play, featured unit, but if you do, at least Kaiku is nice to have, because Kaiku is actually really good. And actually Gohan's also really good. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is actually pretty good. You can use him in the, there's a new event that just dropped recently with multiple enemies, and he's pretty decent in it. Trunks, I've heard niche things about him. Vegeta, he's kind of outdated, and this Majin Vegeta, I think he's still pretty good. You got some pretty good to pretty niche to pretty meh, just really depends. But no, don't summon on this banner. They did mention it's going to start on the 9th PST, so I'm assuming in Japan it's going to start on the 10th. So we'll see this banner drop soon. And then after that, oh shit, they went hard on this, you know. They revealed 2 of the coolest Part 2 LRs, which, a big F you, by the way, to the Dokkan team. How dare they put all their budget towards Part 2? I'm just gonna put it out there right now. How dare they? I spent how many stones on Part 1? Like 1,500 plus on one single banner, and I still don't have the Daima Goku. That's how bad it is. That's how bad my luck has been. I think the Part 2 banners will probably be redeemable, in my opinion. So we have, yes. Let me pull it up this way and just... We have the tag LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta plus LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Looks very good, by the way. They look amazing. But then we go into Dragon Ball Super, and they're also going to release LR UI Goku, or tag LR UI Goku plus LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Holy crap. We are cooking and we are eating well. Very, very well. I think just to keep in mind, they did mention that the Super Saiyan 4s are going to be Dokkan Fest units, and the TOP and then the LR TOP tag team is going to be the Carnival LR, which makes sense. Plus, they do fall under the Goku family, Vegeta family lineup. So if you were to put them under the Daima Vegeta or Daima Goku leader skills, these guys will end up being under there. It's pretty much an easy given. They didn't mention when they'll start, when they'll drop it. I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned in the beginning, they'll probably drop after the main live stream next Friday, or on February 13th. So we'll be expecting probably a data download somewhere, hopefully after the live stream, but hopefully not before. We all know how that went before. We all know how that went in the past. But these are all the arts for both of the tag LRs, or sorry, reversible exchange LRs. They look good. Oh, they look good. And they show off the posters too. Was it show off the posters right there? There we go. There we go. I want to take one home, man. If it were me, I just take one home. Let me take one home. Let me take one home, and nothing bad's gonna happen. Simple as that. Nothing bad's gonna happen. All right. Also, they did mention that, yeah, I did the live stream thing already. They did show off both of their EX supers. I'm assuming this is 2 of them. 2 of the, was it 2 of the 10 super attacks, because I think when you switch into the other units, like going to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue SSBE Vegeta, they'll both also have their own EX supers. I'm assuming that would be the case. Plus, all of them will have their own 18 key, 12 key active skill crap. So yeah, we're missing 8 more pieces of attack animations. But as you've seen so far, see, I'll put it like this. And dude, Vegeta goes hard. Nah, dude, they cooked with Vegeta. Dude, from the spin to the fucking beam. That is good. And the fucking end right there. And then with Goku, there's something specific about Goku actually that people have caught, but I did not see initially. But you'll definitely see it once I show it to you guys. So yes, he did do a POV at the very beginning. And he thought, oh, see? I saw a glimpse of that impact frame. And I'll show you guys. It's as cool EX Super, by the way. And I believe that was the end of it, right? That was the end of it, they mentioned. Dokkan, my Dokkan video maker. If you haven't done so yet, do it. Just log in with your Bandai Namco ID and get 3 Dragon Stones from what I've heard. Or from what I've seen. And that's it. One thing I did want to mention from UI Goku's EX Super is this. Yeah. The impact frames show all of the Universe 7 rips. So we got Master Roshi, Krillin, Tien. There we have Piccolo, Gohan, 18, 17. And then we have Vegeta and Frieza. These are all in the impact frames when Goku does the Kamehameha right at the last second. It's very fast, but if you slow down the video, like I believe 0.25 or times 0.5 speed, this is what you'll see. This is what you'll see, and it's amazing. I'm surprised they even put this much effort into it. It's like ink arts. Like, this is Dokkan's version of ink arts on super attacks. That's it. That's it. Anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all what they revealed so far for part 2. Like I mentioned, the live stream's gonna happen next week. We'll see what they'll drop. And hopefully there's even more things to come. I'm pretty sure there is, and considering the fact that this is just 2 of the 10 things that we're looking at for the part 2 LRs, there is so much more to expect. Anyways, let me know how you guys feel about part 2. Let me know how many stones you have, because I'm broke. I'm literally broke right now. Broke to the bone. Anyways, let me know how you guys feel about part 2. Let me know how many stones you guys got for part 2. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one.